Celebrity Insider News. Offset cheats on Cardi B. Why he just got exposed for being an ice. We've got to bring back shame because I'm getting secondhand embarrassment on Card's behalf. Everybody knows that Ice Spice likes to be messy and she's always starting something and throwing shade at people, and that's exactly what she's doing here. She dropped a song where she dissed Cardi B and exposed Offset for trying to link. And as you could expect, Cardi did not take this well. Everybody knows how Cardi is when people try to come for her marriage, and she dragged Ice Spice for filth, slamming her for being a hater. Cardi also made it clear that she's going all the way with Ice Spice. So does this mean that she's going to get Ice Spice jumped, or does it mean that she's going to finally hit the studio and record a diss track? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised when Ice Spice dissed Cardi because everybody assumed that they were on some kind of good terms. Sure, they've had some issues here and there in the past, but it's nothing that serious. It was just another classic case of fans trying to be petty and start drama between the two women for no good reason. But last year, Cardi was accused of being shady towards Ice Spice during her Summer Jam performance. Cardi was the headline artist for Summer Jam, and there was a crazy amount of drama involved with her performance before the show even started. But it got worse with Ice Spice's situation because people felt like Cardi was bullying Ice Spice during her Summer Jam performance. The visuals in the background showed a picture of what looked like Ice Spice. The main reason people felt like it was this girl in the visuals was that she was wearing the same outfit that Ice Spice had in her viral video where she was rapping Card's verse in Tomorrow Too. But for some reason, the fans took this to mean that she was shading Ice Spice. And it's not exactly hard to see why people would think this, because it all goes back to the Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. Ice Spice clearly had Nicki's support at the time because Nicki signed her and called her the Princess of Rap and even hopped on a song with her. Cardi, on the other hand, had to hop on a song with Lotto. Many people believed it to be a diss against Nicki, so yeah, it wasn't hard to connect the dots. Well, Cardi got a lot of backlash for shading Ice Spice out of the blue. Quickly, it became clear that it was a big misunderstanding because there was no drama in the first place. The pictures of Cardi's visuals were of little orphan Annie, and she was doing those visuals because she was gonna sing Tomorrow as a transition to her Gorilla Tomorrow Too. Now, Ice Spice has often been compared to Little or Fan Nanny because of her orange curls, so I get why people felt like Cardi was trying to shade her. But anyways, Cardi immediately came out to deny that she was being shady and slammed the haters for trying to start drama. And I believe her because Cardi has shown a lot of love to Ice Spice in the past, like the time she defended her against people calling her an industry plant. And this was still after Nicki started showing love to Ice Spice. And it's not like Cardi just switched up and started shading Ice Spice because she got the Nicki. It's been love from her end, and I think that it's great that she came out to clear the air before resentment started building on both sides, causing another rap beef. But unfortunately, it looks like Ice Spice isn't going to offer Cardi the same grace that Cardi offered her because she discarded unprovoked. Now, you probably think Ice Spice threw shade in Cardi because she's riding hard with Nicki Minaj. But let's be real for a millisecond. That's not it. But he is that Nicki and Ice Spice aren't even on good terms anymore. They had a whole fallout after Ice's friend put her on blast for pretending to love Nicki while secretly hating her after the drama. Nicki and the Barbs cut ties with Ice Spice. So, no, her shade at Cardi wasn't about Nicki, but the wild part about all this is just a few weeks ago, Ice Spice and Cardi B were all buddy-buddy. Then Cardi had beef with influencer Raymond, thinking he was throwing shade at her heritage. She tweeted, "I asked you why you feel comfortable calling me a Mexican, then Ice and G. Ray Jerome, Zoe Zell, or Dominicans. And you don't do that to them. You do it to me because you know that's what people use to hurt me." Ice Spice replied, "No offense, Cardi, it's because I have a Dominican parent and a black one." But Cardi clarified that she meant no harm, saying, "I think that might be some confusion on what was said. I asked why he feels so comfortable calling me Mexican. I have no Mexican parents. My mom is Trini. She came out of a whole black woman. My father is Dominican. I'm Dominican just like you." I also use other Dominicans as an example because, as you should know, a lot of times we get clustered into one because of the language. Also, can you send me that pic you took of me with your camera from Vanity Fair? Thank you. Ice Spice went ahead and posted pictures of her and Cardi at the event, making us think they were all good again. But then out of nowhere, Ice Spice dropped a diss track. Aim Darty talk about a ply twist. We were all shook because it came out of nowhere. Now all this drama was definitely unnecessary, and you don't need to be a detective to see that she was trying to shade Cardi. I mean, come on. It's only been a few days since Cardi clashed with influencer Paradise Paris, who shaded her for getting plastic surgery on her face and body. Well, Cardi defended her love of surgery, saying, "When I do surgery, baby, I don't do up in no ninjas. I do it because I love the vixen." Look, I got my ass off my soft-ass titties before all my… The fact you bees always want to bring up a man for a drag because you can't drag nothing else. It's not a gag because ninjas is lined up in my DM. You spoke on me and now you mad because your stomachs is laid like a wedding cake. She also said talk about hard as titties. It never gave hard. They're always in a mouth. Be you shaped like a gummy bear. You Flintstone got 'em in shape, B. You hold erg B shot, B. I'd rather die on a table than look like you. And that bit about her man calling West clearly about offsets. Everybody knows that he can't keep it in his pants, and it wasn't that long ago when he got exposed for getting his sidekick pregnant. So, now it looks like Offset's been sliding in the ice. Spice's DM's trying to hook up with her. Now, given his cheating history, nobody would be shocked if this tea turned out to be all the way true. Cardi did not take the rumor well, and she flipped out on Ice Spice, saying these bees have absolutely lost their mind. I'm getting all my licks back on my album, though. Each one of you bees, these bees can't see me in numbers or status. You have way too much time to catch up. Can't see me in money, can't see me in real estate fashion, and can't see me in person neither. I'm not in a rat race with none of you bees, and I'm gonna show you MCC Cardi is absolutely over. People coming at her for her marriage or album, her surgeries, basically anything and everything she does. She's had so many haters in these past few months, and she's just done with it. Now, some folks are saying that Ice Spice is trying to pull a Megan Thee Stallion move. Remember how wild the internet got when Megan dropped his earlier this year? She threw shade at Nicki Minaj, and Nicki totally spiraled on social media. The drama catapulted his to a #1 debut on the Billboard. Hot 100 and fans are speculating that Ice Spice might be trying to do the same thing with Cardi. Isn't her on two things that can get under her skin the most? Her surgery and her marriage? Well, fans have been commenting saying Ice Spice can't rap, but she ain't scared to diss nobody. Ice Spice is so messy cause what did Cardi ever do to her? And Lotto also didn't do nothing. She started beef for her for no reason. Notice how Ice Spice is always starting beeps with other female rappers to save her career. First it was Lotto, now Cardi, and all Cardi does is get pregnant and ran on Twitter. Girl, you dropping the ball. And now every girl thinks she's playing on the same field as you, and I spice up. Shouldn't be having you worked up. I hope Akbar whack you next for that Rob 49 feature alone. Be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more celebrity inside news. Thanks for watching!